Well, as I sit here, puffing on my pipe, mending my socks on a day that I really shouldn't be working, St. Patrick's Day, kinda just chilling, got the day off, thought I might go ahead and watch some movies, do some junk I had to keep up on. Running out of smokes, so I gotta revert to the old crazy thing of tobacco, which is good, I guess, for the simple fact that I don't have to smoke so many cigarettes. It's not as expensive either. Sitting here doing my laundry and junk, thought I might as well sit here, bullshit, sit here and watch a bunch of crap and everybody else's opinion of that, or give mine, find out whether or not I got something good in my head. But really, all today I've been thinking about how hard everything is, and really how things are gonna be working out in the next few years, and how we haven't really come that far when it comes to not only politics and the way that things are run in the country. I'm not really into telling somebody about my opinions when it comes to, vote this way or that. I'll just flat out tell you. My opinion, seriously, is that either way that this election turns out, I think it'll be an improvement. Now, whether or not one person has the ability to prove that he himself can change everything and make it all better, or another person, she herself, could lead us back to how damn good we had it before. In between those two times, we have this huge thing where it was the same family for more than the two terms that there could be, plus a damn war. Now, in the time and that span, I myself had got myself ready, served, came back, and did everything I could. Now, I myself am not really for going against or voting against any of our chiefs, no matter what. I mean, you gotta stand behind who you're with. Either you're like American or you're not American. That's just how it is. Seriously. Either you're like not American and you don't really give a damn about us, or you are American and that's just the way it is. The bad part about it is that, who's leading us in what direction we're actually going towards is a hard thing to do. A hard thing to decide on. Being that many, many years beforehand, I didn't vote for who was actually running the country now. I'm not going to say made a bunch of bad choices, because either way I don't think that who ran against him would be the greatest of leaders when it came to it. He was kind of weak. Kerry wasn't that great of a dude. He was just the other guy to vote against that you knew he was gonna fucking fall on his face. Oh, sorry. Well, the thing is I think that it'll be a general improvement no matter what. I can only thread this right. Pain in the ass when using a dental floss and a really small needle. I just think it would be an improvement to have a fresh, non-profit driven view in power. Although you gotta understand that whether or not you're a child and you don't understand politics, is no matter what the 5-star general says, there's always 4-star generals that can override him. Everyone's saying, impeach, kick the guy out, blah, 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 blah. That's fine. Thing is that it's our military and our armed forces that keep us safe that really have the say-so in it. Now, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying look at it with an informed point of view. When it comes to actually knowing what you're talking about, it really is. I mean, I'm not promoting anything, alright? I'm not saying go out there and fight. I'm saying if you got a big feudal thing where it's like, oh, get out there and fight, or get out there and pray, I mean, come on, drop it. Seriously, drop it, okay? If you're gonna go and pray, then all you're really gonna do is back away from fighting and defending. If you're gonna go and fight, do it on the soil that we're fighting. Don't fight here within our borders. Another thing is that there's like this 2-second vote, I guess is what they call it. Some people think it's about, oh, does this girl, is she good looking? It only takes me 2 seconds to find out whether or not I want to have sex with somebody. Those are actually in the know. 2-second vote is to tell somebody whether they're going to go this way or that way. Sorry, I'm in the middle. I'm not going to vote. Don't count what you see or hear here as my vote. The bad part about it is that I'm just sitting here getting my thoughts together. I've experienced something called watching other people place a show on. And placing the show on doesn't do anything but put people in the stew and force them to talk about a bunch of stuff that maybe they don't want to. When it comes down to it, religion and politics are two things that are supposed to be taboo, no matter what. They're supposed to be something that is personal and not be exposed or be what you call exploited. And being exploited is something that some people think is like, oh, it's such a great thing because it's funny pastime, they have this big cover up where it's like, ha ha ha, funny, I was only playing a game. Well, guess what? When it comes to serious issues and when it comes to how your children are going to grow up and how my life is going to be affected in the next few years, I think that maybe most people should just stuff it. Period. Really just keep yourself informed when it comes down to it, and really I think it'll probably be a better thing than what we've been experiencing. Meaning, war for profit is not acceptable. I think that's what we're up against.